he was already training about a month and a half before we even started camp. We did a 7-week camp, so he good. He good.
Possibly one of the biggest names on his record to date. I feel like, a guy who fought Gervonta, a guy who fought Lomachenko. Is there any difference in Keyshawn, being that it is kind of, maybe it's kind of that step, right, from prospect to contender?
It's the energy level that he has. He's on the big stage, and he has to perform. So the workouts have been great. The sparring's been good. So shit, man, he ready. He ready.
Just for your, what's your role in that, right? Like, as a trainer, what do you do to kind of maybe, I don't know, keep him grounded to know, that it's like you got to still do your work even though it's like a big name and all that?
Well, we just look at it like it's a job. It's our job to get this fight done, to have him win. Just go about training every single day. Just trying to work on the things that he needs to work on as far as strategies go. Keeping his energy up, watching how he eat, watching how he sleep, just keeping a close eye on him, and from the time he get up to the time he go to bed. So that's where my job come in at.
Bo, rumors of Canelo and Crawford, for September. I mean, have you heard any of that stuff? Terence has tweeted about it's the biggest fight in boxing. Have you heard anything?
Never heard nothing.
What do you say to those that automatically disqualify Terence Crawford because of the mismatch that was versus Jermell Charlo?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck about that, man. Hey, Terence gonna get in there and do what he needs to do. Perform.
Last week, Conor Benn started calling Crawford's name out. What did you make of his performance?
I think he looked like trash. I didn't even watch the fight. I just heard, some of the coaches was watching it, and I was basically driving, and they were just saying he looked like trash. And I know Pistol Pete. I know Pete real well, so Pete gave him a pretty tough fight, and so I don't think much of him. I really don't know. I really don't know of him. I just hear his name.
He's been saying he wants Tank next. Tank's basically said he'll agree to that fight. What do you think of that fight? Tank would have to go up a couple of weight classes.
Why would he go down there and pick on guys at 35 and 40? Why don't you mess with those guys at 54, 47 and 54? Mess with those guys. Call those guys out. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to, fight somebody, go up there and fight the ones that the best, the 54-pounders, the 47-pounders.
Coach, you've seen fighters step over the threshold to greatness. Tell us what that kind of looks like and where Keyshawn is in that process.
Keyshawn is close. He's real close. I want him to get a hold of a few titles, win a few divisions. Let his body grow. Let him grow. He's only 25 years old. Let him grow. And 7-8 years from now, hey, we can be mentioning his name as one of the greatest that ever laced up the gloves. It's a process that you got to go through in order to be called that. And I'm glad that he's now starting this process, just like Terence. You know what I'm saying? Just like Canelo, just like those guys. They had a process to start. He's just now starting his, but he's damn sure we'll get there one day.
Coach, Keyshawn's last fight against Nahir Albright, the counter-punching gave him some fits. Was that a focus in camp to maybe work on defending the counter-punching of Pedraza?
Well, I ain't gonna never tell you what we was doing in camp. I just said we were working hard, and then you just have to see. You'll never get away your game plan when we talk to reporters.
Okay, I got you. As far as Keyshawn, he said he wanted to fight Navarrete. What do you think about that fight stylistically?
Say what?
He wanted to fight Navarrete, the Mexican vaquero. What do you think about that fight stylistically?
He'll stop him. He'll stop him in 6. He'll stop him. Yeah, I've been telling Keyshawn we should win down to 30, jump on him, and come back up and jump on Pedraza.
Keyshawn could make 130?
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you saw. I spoke to Snoop Dogg last week, and we talked to him about Crawford and Canelo, and he said, I got Bud. Bud's the one.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, what you seen
that? Everybody that believes in hardcore boxing fans, they know Crawford can beat Canelo, just like they knew Bud was going to beat Spence. This is real simple. It's real simple. You just got to know boxing in order for you to be able to say that.
Is the Spence Crawford saga over with now, or are we still waiting for that second fight to happen?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They still got to go, got to work things out and see where they go from there.
I know Tim Tszyu name's been floated around out there as an opponent. What do you think about Crawford versus Tszyu?
What to stop him?
Yeah.
What to stop him?
Coach, what do you think about Tim Tszyu versus Keith Thurman for March 30th?
I think personally that it's gonna be a good fight. You know, Tim Tszyu got the momentum because Keith been off for a while, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough fight to call right now. But if anybody, I see the fight going towards Tim Tszyu just because he got the momentum and Keith been out for a while.
Do you think Tim Tszyu has 8-1 momentum? Do you think Tim Tszyu has 8-1 momentum versus Thurman though?
No, he ain't got 8-1 because you know boxing is just like riding a bike, and Thurman has been on that high level for many years, amateurs to pros to it's just like riding a bike.
What do you think of Fury?
Think that they could.
You said what?
What do you think of Fury against Usyk now he's had the cut?
I think that would have been a good fight if they would have happened, but he got the cut, so it don't matter.
Thurman and Tszyu both think that they can get a shot at Bud after, with the belt not even being on the line. Is that a fight that Bud is even interested in, fighting the winner?
Them in the same night.
What do you think of Boots against Bud? Is that a fight that interests you?
No, he don't bring nothing to the table. He got our leftovers. Why would Bud want to go backwards? I want to go backwards. Bud looking for bigger and better fights, so where he can etch his name in the concrete forever.
Please welcome Shakur retiring on Twitter. What'd you think about that?
I don't know, man, he's just a little bit frustrated right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll take a little time off, then he might be able to come back. That's just my opinion. I haven't talked to him, so that's just my opinion. So don't go out there and say Bo said this and Bo said that. This is Bo's opinion.
You said that Boots Ennis doesn't bring anything to the table. Do you not think he's the best welterweight in the world apart from Terence? Say again? You said that Jerron Ennis doesn't bring anything to the table, but don't you think he's the best welterweight in the world apart from Bud?
I don't know, because I really don't look at none of the welterweights since we did clear the division out. I'm done.
Thank you, Bo. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.